Welcome to another market direction analysis video. Right now we are at the beginning of a new monthly contract, which happens to be the last monthly contract in this quarterly contract. In our previous video, we analyzed the direction for the second monthly contract, and our markings are still on the chart. As you can see, we expected price to come down, pick this heavy pending buy order, and from there we should see a bullish rise to go retest the quarterly control block. And you can see market decided to go up first to pick the sell order, and then it turned around and started heading down to pick that buy order. And after the buy order was picked, you can see we got a reversal structure and price started heading up to that quarterly control block, which is exactly what we analyzed. And from that point we got a rejection, as you can see right here, but then we have a continuation to the upside because this period happened to be an accumulative swing dealing range period. So right now we are at the beginning of a new monthly contract. The high of the previous monthly contract is the target, and you can see that this last high right here is the monthly contract high. So that's the target, and our direction for this new monthly contract is bullish, and the target for that bullishness is this high, which they've taken right inside the control block formation. So we are still inside the control block formation. So let's go ahead and mark our targets. So that is the monthly contract target. It has been taken, and we know that after the target is taken, the next thing is a reprice, and reprice usually go to the unpicked heavy pending order from the previous half. And from what we have here, this is the unpicked heavy buy that we have here. There is no heavy sell. All the heavy sells have been picked. This will be our reprice target. Another thing that I like to look at is our retracement target, because we know we can see this whole move as a swing, and we look at the retracement and know where that retracement should target. From our previous videos, you already know that how we know where our retracement will get to is by checking the failed heavy pending orders, like what we have here. You can see that this heavy sell order was taken out on this day, and price never came back to retest it or mitigate it. That means the big institutional player that opened this sell is in massive drawdown as price is going up. So they need to force price back down to that area so that they can mitigate out of that negative position. So that's our retracement target. So now we have all the targets right there. Let's go back and see an example of this retracement target, because it is also part of why this bullish move happened. I'll switch to the 4-hour time frame so we can see it clearly. So if we look at this big swing to the downside, you can see that we have two heavy pending buy orders, and price came to activate the two heavy pending orders but continued heading down without coming back to retest that region. That means these heavy buy orders are now in drawdown as price continued moving down. So when we got a buy setup, we knew the buy will most likely come to this level, because those big players that are holding these buy positions are presently in massive drawdown, and they need price to come back to that region so that they can mitigate out of that negative position. That is why you see price heading up straight for that level, and you can see immediately that price magnet was tapped right here. The big player that opened that buy closed it, and to close a buy, it means you have to sell. That's why you see this drop happening, and that's exactly why we expected a bounce from the quarterly control block. So right now the new monthly contract has started. We are still inside the control block formation, which is a region I don't like to trade in because anything can happen. The institutions are currently positioning for the monthly contracts, and price can decide to go any direction. It doesn't matter, because what matters inside the control block is the orders that the big institutional players are placing on interbank level. So what we'll do now is to wait for the control block to be fully formed. Then we mark our control block. The quarterly contract is bearish and we expect it to change the direction of this market to bearish. So let's just go ahead and mark what we are expecting. Right now, the market has taken the target. We are still inside the control block formation. So whatever happens inside this control block, at the end of the control block, since our direction is now bearish, that means on Wednesday when the control block is fully formed, we will expect a bullish push to the upside to create a premium value and also take out the high of the accumulative swing dealing range. From that point, we will expect the sell move to start and price should head down for the reprice target as well as the retracement target. Now, after those targets are reached, then we can see a push back to the upside, which I don't expect to be deep. Where the retracement we get to will depend on the orders we have in the first half of this monthly contract. So right now our focus should be on getting in on the sell once the formation is complete and we can target this region. So that's what I'm expecting. Right now, let's go to our MetaTrader 5 and see our dealing range and our price action charts to see what price action looks like at the moment. So here we are on the price action chart. We'll start from contract cycle. You can already see we have a bearish quarterly contract delivered. Now we are seeing a retracement back up because of this bullish monthly contract. It has delivered. Right now we are inside another monthly contract that is bullish and the target has been reached, and we are sitting inside the quarterly control block which is bearish. So we expect price to turn around and start heading down. You can see we have a price action liquidity here based on the red structures. It has been taken to the swing dealing range. We have an accumulative swing dealing range. After price crossed the inner high, we expected price to continue up to cross the outer high. That is how accumulative dealing ranges work. That's why we've been buying, and that buy is still what we have right now in the market. So we expect this to continue up, take this high so we can start looking for our entries for the sell. If it doesn't do that, it means we have to watch out for the dealing range to be complete and a new dealing range will be formed. That's at this point right here. Once a new dealing range is formed, that means we forget this accumulative dealing range and start analyzing based on the new dealing range that we are in. What I expect is for price to go up, run this high, then we can look for sales. Let's go to price action. Right now you can see that we are in a bullish trend. This is our recent structure low, and that's because we got a break of this structure high, break and close above right here. So it makes this our new low, and this is our point of interest, which is the neckline before the low. So that is what I'm expecting. On the institutional orders, you can see the institutions have been away for a while. No major position opened. It means they are also waiting for price to be in a favorable position so that they can load up their positions. Don't forget to like the video. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you are interested in our data and our discussion group, you can join. The link to join will be in the description of this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.